So imagine a business where just 33 referrals to a product or service could pay you over $100,000. So what I'm going to show you is a high ticket offer. So instead of going out there and selling cheap products where you need to sell thousands of products every month just to make 3 or 4 grand a month, what if you could just sell or refer two products and services and make 5 to 10 grand a month? That's what I want to show you. You want to work less, make more. So we're going to go over the 3 secrets to building high profit side hustle in 2024, 2025. Even if you have no idea where to start, you start here. You've got no social media following. I had none. You've got no tech experience. I had none. And without having to build your own business from scratch, we teach you how to partner with a company that's been around already for 50 years. They do over $1 billion a year in revenue. And instead of you creating your own company from scratch, you promote their products and services and turn a profit. So the bigger the problem, the bigger the paycheck. The bigger the problem you can solve, the more money you can make. So what are some of the biggest problems right now in the world? Health and fitness, right? These are things that people are thinking about more and more, whether you are or not. It's not about that. It's about you promoting a service that you can make money from. Weight loss, longevity, preventative medicine, especially after COVID, people are thinking more outside of the box. Preventative disease, environmental impact. The globe's fucked at the moment, looking after the earth. Single-use plastics, sorry, son. Single-use plastics, right? Take care of the turtles. My girl loves turtles. She's what are you, indigenous in TI or something like that, aren't you, babe? Chemicals and toxins in the home. People are realizing that the things they have in their home are making their family and their partner sick. And income, right? So it's all about health, and then inflation, cost of living, interest rates, not being able to travel. All these things are huge problems. What if we had one service that we could promote that solves all these problems? Well, we do. What if there was a service you could promote that solves all these problems? Here we go. So right now we're going to dive into a little bit about the products that we promote and why. We're not going to spend very long on this because I know that you're here to make money. And when I started, I didn't care if I was selling dirty underwear. I just wanted freedom. I wanted 20K a month. I wanted to travel around the world and buy bulk property. And I was able to do this with this. But first, for a bit of context, we need to know that we're not selling shit. We need to know that we're making an impact. So the products that we're going to be promoting inadvertently were originated from places around the world called the Blue Zones, and I've actually got the Blue Zones book behind me. Now, the Blue Zones are places around the world where people live longer than anyone else. And one of the things they found was commonplace, apart from diet and community and all the rest of it, was the water that these people drank. The water they drank was rich in something called active hydrogen. I'm not here to give you a science class. Active hydrogen is rich in antioxidants. Antioxidants helps you not age and die as fast. That's me keeping things layman terms, isn't it? Simple, right?
Yeah.
Stay healthy. These are what the products look like. It doesn't matter if you don't know anyone who wants to buy one or if you don't know what they are. That's the point of social media and creating ads that go in front of complete strangers. Hey, son, what do you think of this water?
I think it's exquisite.
Oh, exquisite.
Whoa.
Knuckles. Love it. So in the 1970s, Japanese scientists discovered a revolutionary way to mimic these naturally occurring miracle waters in the blue zones around the world so people didn't have to line up for 7 hours with buckets to fill up water and go home to their village. Now we can have these water ionizers that produce hydrogen water right there at our kitchen table. And these machines have over 100 different uses. You want to sell a product that's expensive, you want to sell a product that pays huge commissions, and you want to sell a product that's high value, that does a lot of things. You don't need everybody in the world to be able to afford these for you to get rich. You just sell a few of these each month and you make a lot of money. So here's a bit of a breakdown of why bottled water isn't good. Here's a problem. 93% of bottled water contains microplastics. We're seeing this all over the news. It's not good for us. It causes cancer and it disrupts our hormones. What about tap water? Maybe that's better. This is what the tap water pipes look like. It's full of carcinogenics and they put things in the pipes to protect the pipes that kills our insides. Sorry, mate. So approximately 200 million metric tons of plastic is inside of our oceans in things called the garbage pits. That's 3 times the size of France and 3 times the size of Texas of plastic that is inside of our oceans. You may care about it, you may not, but people do. Hence why they see the value in buying these machines and how we can make money promoting them. So here are some of the certifications. When it comes to water ionizers on the market, there is no other company that has the same approvals as this company. It is the leader in the market. There's over 25 countries, 42 locations, meaning that when you partner with this company, you can make money from anywhere in the world. It's a well-established company. That's very important. You don't want to go getting into some random Forex trading crypto, e-commerce, where you buy a $6,000 course, you get no products for yourself, no ongoing support. You know, you don't even know which products to sell in your store, and then you're left with an expensive website that you don't even know how to run. Okay, so Enagic is a leader manufacturing medical grade water ionizers since 1974. These products are actually in hospitals all over Japan. These products are starting to become very popular with many different celebrities and athletes as well, understanding that hydration is very important. This company is over 50 years of age and it's based in Osaka, Japan. We went to Japan not very long ago. We celebrated with about 8,000 people from the team promoting these products.
Yeah.
And what did we do while we we're in Japan, babe?
Well, we got engaged.
We did get engaged. So we got engaged underneath a big shrine. Which
Yeah.
part of Japan was that? Kyoto?
That was in Hakone.
Hakone, next to a
Yeah.
volcano.
Yeah.
Take it from someone who
Near
was
Mount
living on the
Fuji.
streets. If
Yeah.
I've been able to create this crazy life, it's because of this. Okay, so what does the water do? Essentially, it's rich in antioxidants. This is not a glorified water filter. Anyone who says that doesn't know what they're talking about. Here it is here. We'll have a bit more of a breakdown later on in the presentation. Okay, so here's some peer-reviewed studies. Anyone can put what they want on Google. Any company that's doing anything big, you'll find negative reviews. If you want the truth, you have to go to PubMed or Google Scholar and look up molecular hydrogen, not Kangen water. And this will show you all the different benefits to the water. But you're here to make money. Once again, here's a bunch of different doctors and scientists who are the leaders in their field, some of the smartest people on earth who've literally written books about the importance of hydration and molecular hydrogen and how it can help with longevity. So it's not just for drinking. This machine does produce 7 different types of pH water. One you can clean your house with, one you can use as a skin toner, one you can use for drinking, one you can use to wash your fruit and vegetable to get all the nasty stuff off your fruit and veg. Basically, you can make your house and anybody else's house completely chemical free. People will pay a lot of money to do that, and it saves them a lot of money just owning one. So as you can see here, this machine actually replaces bottled water, all-purpose cleaner, bleach, laundry detergent, fruit and vegetable wash, makeup remover, toner, deodorant, conditioner, much, much more. There's over 100 different uses to this machine, and it saves the average Aussie or Kiwi family $3,000 per year. And when these machines last over 30 years, do the maths on how much money people save by actually having this unit. Okay, so what do you think is better for you, your family, you and your partner? Owning one of these leading state-of-the-art health devices or having all this shit at home? Single-use plastics and chemicals that are literally causing cancer and making us live not very well as we get older. So you're looking at potentially the next kitchen appliance. Only 1 million machines have been sold since 1974. You're literally, right now, this shit is booming. People want money, people want health, and they want to take control of their health and not leave it in the hands of the government because they clearly aren't doing that very well. So here's a little bit of a look of how much this company is booming at the moment. Here it is at some of the Angels baseball stadiums. They've got them set up there. Lots of different celebrities, athletes, etc. are drinking this water. We've got celebrities and athletes buying from our team right now. So as you can see, it's all set up here. The machine looks gorgeous. It speaks to you in a bunch of different languages. Antioxidants on tap, miracle water. Let's go. So look at the expected growth, right? The water ionizer market is expected to grow 8.7% every year until 2032. Enagic alone did over 1 billion in 2022. They are the majority of the water ionizer market. What does that matter? You're here to learn how to make money online. You need to make sure you are joining the right company and promoting things people actually want. So now let's get into earning an income with Enagic. I obviously can't make any guarantees or promises. You might get invested with this company and then do absolutely nothing, none of the training, never message your coach or upline, and then of course you're not going to make any money. But if you do implement the strategies that we give you that are super stupid simple, there's no reason why you can't make a lot of money. And our goal for you is to help you get to your first $10,000 month within your first 90 days. If your goals are any smaller than that, or you're just looking for something you can do on the side to make a few $100s, this isn't the opportunity for that. You're better off looking for a low ticket e-commerce or something like that, trading or something. But if you want to make a consistent $10,000 a month minimum to be able to quit your job, spend more time with your missus, travel the world, spend more time with your kid, then this is for you. Son, if you wanted to head out and play in your room now, you can while I finish this. All right.
Yeah.
What do we help people do?
Get rich.
Come on. Hey, you enjoying your day off? Okay, so it's okay if you don't understand all this information. You don't need to understand antioxidants. You don't need to understand the 100 different uses of this machine. You don't have to demonstrate this product like the old school way of network marketing. Guess what you get to do? You get to copy and paste this link to anybody who comments on your ad and asks for information. And my job is to show you with my experience and step-by-step training how to have so many people in your inbox, it's impossible for you not to make money with this. Because the more money you make, the more money your coach makes. So we're in this to help you. So this isn't your typical MLM, multi-level marketing or pyramid scheme or anything like that. I know it can feel that way in the beginning, but this is actually the fairest online system that I've ever seen. So there's somebody who referred me, just like someone's referred you, and someone referred them, referred them, referred them. I make money than all the people above me. So you're not actually paid based on where you started or who's above you. You're paid based on referrals. So it's a fair system. Yes, there is team-based commissions, but that's a good thing, because if you're relying only on your individual effort to make money all the time, you're going to have to work forever. And you're here because you want to make passive income. You're here because a $5,000 random check in the mail or a $10,000 deposit into your Commonwealth Bank for something that you didn't even do would change your entire life. And that's something that our family and so many families actually get to experience. So why is this business great? You don't have to buy a bunch of products and keep them at your house. You don't have to deal with customers wanting to refund products. You don't have to deliver any products. When you achieve one of the ranks, you don't go backwards. You don't need to get your own licensing. There's no limit on the amount of referrals you can make. It means uncapped income. Are you currently capped at your job? Are you getting paid per the hour? You get paid daily. There's 9 different income streams. You don't have to build any fancy websites and funnels. You can do this location free. I lived in Thailand for 4 years, South America for a year and a half. You can start part-time exactly where you are with no prior experience without a huge upfront. Most businesses cost $50,000 to $150,000 to start and might not even turn a profit for 2 years. This ain't a fraction of that. And it's a true passive income business model. Babe, if I was hit by a bus today, how much money would I make per month, even if I couldn't make any sales anymore?
Maybe like 30 or 40.
Okay. 30 or 40 grand a month, completely passive,
yeah,
right?
sorry.
Yes, I've been doing this for 7 years, but I haven't had to work in that 7 years because I've been doing this, and I want that for you. Only if you want it for yourself. I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to share with you, and it's up to you to make that decision for yourself and your family. So this company is so unique. They actually patented their commission structure. There is nothing else out there like this. So if someone says, oh yeah, I've heard of things like that before, they haven't. And don't take advice from people who aren't making money online. They can't teach you how to do it. So let's get into the nuts and bolts of this. You don't need to remember all this information to make money with it. It took me 7 years to perfect it, and I will be doing the selling on your behalf, and you will be getting paid the commission for any leads that came through your ads that I taught you how to create. This is the K8 machine. This is the flagship product. It's not the only one, but it's the main one people buy. This machine runs at 6,800 Australian, or a little bit less. Why is that good? That means this falls into the high ticket category. You want to sell expensive products to high quality clients that care about their health and they care about investing, because they're the best people to work with and you make the most amount of money. You do not want to be trying to sell lots of cheap products to lots of people, because then you're having to work 24/7 every single month. And it's no easier to sell a $10 product to a broke person as it is to sell a $7,000 product that people can finance for $5 a day to somebody who wants to change their life. So how does it work? As you can see here, the pizza slices on the right, there's 8 slices. Every one of those slices is worth $400 per slice. Depending on what rank you are in the companies, how many of those $400 slices you will get. Even if you just rank 1A, which stands for 1A agent, you're still going to get $400. And you only need to make 2 referrals before you rank up to 2A, where now you're getting $800 per referral. Even $400 per commission is bigger than any other thing that I've seen.
Any other low ticket or MLM or
anything, right?
Anything, really.
Right? And the fact is, you can get all 8 of those slices to yourself, like we do, like Shayna does. So every time a unit is purchased, 8 slices of $400 is paid out to people like us. The higher your rank, the more slices you get. Once you achieve a rank, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, or 6A, you can never get demoted. That's what happens in multi-level marketing companies, and that's why they got a bad name. Enagic doesn't do that to us. Japanese people just do things differently. They're caring. Your team can actually help rank you up as well, helping you make more money. So you can take time off this business, come back, and you're further along in the ranks making more money because what your team has done. These ionizers come with a license to make money. Hence why so many people are taking out zero money upfront finance to get started in this business, because over $3,200 is paid out every time somebody purchases one of these machines. This is money a company would usually need to spend on marketing, but instead they share it with people like us. And this is how everyday normal people are getting rich online, selling actual products of intrinsic value. Because a pyramid scheme is when people just do these referrals of courses, but no one's actually buying any products, and those things are illegal. What we're doing here is the best thing I've seen to make money. So let's go over it here. As you can see, the ranks 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, and 6A. Shayna, I got to 6A in 6 months. I've got you to 6A another 2 times just for fun.
Yeah.
Babe, grab that picture of us in Japan, even though it's a caricature. Hey, gifted, yeah, show. That's us in Japan. Look at us. See, it's a photo. It's real. So these are the ranks. As you can see, as you rank up, you make more money. You don't need to understand how to do this. If your ads are bringing in leads and those people are buying, you're going to get paid and rank up, even if you didn't know why or how it's happening. So I want to show you what it will look like moving through the ranks from 1A to 6A over the next 6 to 12 month goal, and how much money you could potentially make during that time. So let's imagine you get started with this business and you partner up with ourselves or whoever sent you this video and the Kangan opportunity. You get yourself a machine, you get yourself a license number, and you're ready to start making money. So let's say you've got a friend, Tara. Now, Tara is really into their health, or maybe they're sick, or maybe they're into no toxic living. You send them one of our pre-recorded 20-minute presentations on the product and they say, I'm in. I want to finance one for $5 a day. It's going to save me a bunch of money and it's going to save my health. So Tara buys one of these units. When Tara buys, you're going to make $400 because she was in your 1A lane and you got one slice. Now, let's say you follow our easy to understand training and you create an ad, and Ben, a complete stranger from Queensland, reaches out. He's stuck on the tools. He wants to make money, so he invests. Let's say Ben buys, you're going to make another $400. And as you can see there on the top right, you've now made $800 in direct sales. But what about the passive income, right? That's what we want here. We want to start thinking about, where is the passive income? Now, let's say thanks to Tara and Ben, you've now made 2 direct sales and you're going to rank up to a 2A agent. But before we do that, let's say Ben sells 5 machines in his first month. You didn't know Ben. He was a stranger that came through an ad, just like you've probably come through a stranger's ad. Ben watched this exact presentation and Ben's just sold or referred 5 machines to 5 complete strangers who also wanted to change their life. You're going to earn $2,000 completely passive. Now, can you remember when this first happened? I remember you crying the first time a couple of $1,000 check, landed in your well, it wasn't a check, a deposit.
I think it was $5,000 that day. And I was dropping my son off to school and I had checked my bank account and there was randomly like an extra $5,000 in there. And for a normal everyday person that usually works a 9-to-5 job, that's a lot of money, because I look at that as the time that, it would have usually taken me to make that money. And that would have made, that would have taken me well over a month to make, usually in my 9-to-5 job. So that's why it was, I think, so emotional for me. And yeah, it really hit home for me that day when it first starts and it's very real. Yeah, it was very, very touching.
Love that, babe. So now you've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 indirect sales, because your team sales actually go towards ranking you up. So let's say the next person that comes through your ad, their name's Ash, but now they're going to go in your 2A lane. So now you're earning $800 for every referral Ash makes, or every referral you make in your 2A lane. As you can see underneath 2A, 3 to 10. That means inside that group, 3 to 10 sales, and then once you've made 11, you rank up to the next rank of 3A. But let's say Ash gets started and Ash sells 5 units in their first couple of months. Ash is going to get paid $400 twice because they're a 1A, and then Ash is going to get paid $800 3 more times because they've ranked up. But you're going to get paid $4,000. $4,000. And you're only the second rank into the business. And you're already getting paid $4,000 passive from 5 referrals. And all Ash has got to do is make an ad to attract people who either want to make money online or improve their health. Remember at the start of the presentation, some of the biggest problems in the world right now? This is what we're solving, and this is why people are getting it. And because they can get these machines on credit, they can build up their credit score, right? They can finance the entire business for less than $5 a day to potentially make $10,000 a month to be able to help them pay off their mortgage or buy their first house or travel around the world to retire their partners, buy new cars, right? Spend more time with their kids. That's why people invest in these machines. Because sometimes people think, well, who's buying these things? Everyday people like you. So because of Ash's sales, you've now ranked up to a 3A agent, 11 to 20 units you can see under 3A. Now, Emily buys. Now, Emily buys in your 3A lane, so you earn $1,200 from Emily's direct referral, right? Do you need to go get your lashes done, baby? You're
I
good.
do actually.
All right, babe. Go get your lashes done. Get your feet did. Wax that mustache of yours. Do whatever you I'm just joking, babe. Just joking. Hey, yeah, so but let's say Emily's really good at this and she's got a social media following, or maybe she doesn't. I mean, I didn't have a social media following. All right, babe. Just gonna drop Boost Juice down the front of me. Okay. Or Emily just follows the training and she has a lot of success early, right? When Emily goes out there and sells 10 machines in her first 2 or 3 months, you're going to earn $12,000 completely passive. $12,000. Could you imagine if that's all you made, how happy you would be? But as a 3A, there's 6 ranks. You're only up to level 3. It's only 11 sales total. There's 8 billion people in this world to market to. 12 grand. And as you can see down the bottom left, that's $18,000 in passive income, $2,800 in direct referrals. And then you're getting ranked up to a rank called 4A. As a 4A, you only need 21 units between you and your team. Your team are complete strangers who've come through ads and spoken to complete strangers just like you, but we all share a common goal. We want to be better versions of ourselves. We want to grow. We want to take risks and we want to make money. We want freedom. We don't want to be stuck in the rat race. Now, as a 4A, you're making $1,600. So let's say you bring in someone, Kate, through your ads. She'll make 400 twice. She'll then rank up, make 800 3 times. You're going to make $1,600 5 times. You've just made $8,000 in passive income. 8 grand for some people that'll buy them a car, not obviously a very good car, but $8,000 is a few months of mortgage repayments, and that's passive, and you get paid that as a reward for introducing Kate, because Kate wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for you. Some people feel weird about earning money off other people's efforts, but they wouldn't even know about it if it wasn't for you. And as they rank up, whoever brought them in gets a little bit less because that person's not having to help them as much. And when you start, you don't even need to coach people until you're well past 4A and you've already made about 30 grand. Because in the beginning, your coach will be closing the deals, helping you create ads, helping you talk to leads, giving you all the videos to explain everything to everyone. So let's say you rank up now to 5A, you're making $2,000 per sale, and then you rank up to the prestigious rank of 6A that I did in 6 months. We just had an 18-year-old do it in 7 months. We had another one do it in 12 months. We've got couples doing it in under a year. It's incredible. As a 6A, you're making $2,400 for every direct referral you make. So let's say you did 5 of them, you would make an extra $12,000 as a 6A rank. So in the beginning, you're making 400. By the time you get to 6A, you're making 2,400. And now you're getting most of the commissions, and whoever referred you, they're only getting 2 slices. But that's good. I'm glad that the people who referred me get some money. I still make more than them because I'm paid based on my performance, as you will be as well. But even if you're not making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, even if it's an extra 20 or 30 grand a year, for some people that would completely change their lifestyle. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the trifecta. So a lot of people decide, you know what, if I'm going to get into this business, I want the fast track. I want to earn twice as much, twice as fast. And I might as well get all the products in the product range and get full home protection for my family. So there's something called the K8 water ionizer, the Enespa shower unit, and the EMF M-Guard, which I actually have here. It protects your brain from electromagnetic frequencies. So let's say you're a 6A and someone in your team who's in your 6A lane, right? Your 6A franchise lane. This is almost like owning a bunch of Subway franchises and earning a little bit of commission off all of them. And no one sees anything wrong with that. We're just hardwired to think there's something wrong with network marketing, but there isn't, especially when you can do it online and don't have to bug your friends and family to buy, because I have 100 people a day asking me for information about this. And then all I got to do is share it. And the right people will say yes. You might be watching this right now and not the right person. That's okay. And then the other person who also might be you is like, this is fucking good. This is big money. I don't have to build the products. I didn't have to engineer it. I didn't have to go get in the licensing for all these products. I don't have to deliver the products. I'm just a middleman. I get to make ads, talk to strangers, help change their lives, get paid a lot of money. That's the right attitude to have. Someone in your 6A franchise lane sells 3 of these full home protection kits. You're going to get paid $4.5 grand per referral, 20 grand passive. 20 grand passive, and they might do that in a month. I've got multiple people in my team. Some of them sell multiple trifectas a month. So let's talk about the products a little bit. The K8 water ionizer is rich in antioxidants. Kangen water is packed with antioxidants, offering a higher levels than green tea and even a kilogram of blueberries, more antioxidants, helping to neutralize free radicals and promote overall health. Instant cellular hydration. This is why athletes love it. This naturally alkaline water. So this is very different to bottled alkaline water. That's a chemical. It doesn't work. It's not good for you. So some people say, oh, alkaline water doesn't work. They're right about bottled water. This is completely different. We've got the studies. So if you want more information, reach out to the person who referred you. It's uniquely structured to penetrate your cells instantly because the water's smaller because of the electric shock that went through it, providing rapid hydration. No more waiting for your stomach to process tap or bottled water. There's no bloating. This combats acidity and inflammation. So chronic acidity and inflammation are key contributors to many diseases, including cancer and diabetes. Unfortunately, we're rarely taught that the opposite of acidity is alkalinity, can help maintain a healthier, more balanced body. So that's the K8, and that's just the drinking. That's not even talking about the cleaning and all the other benefits of removing chemicals from the home. The shower unit, one of my favorite products. Advanced double carbon filtration. A Nespa's dual carbon filter removes nearly 100% of chlorine, bacteria, lye, and heavy metals from your shower water, ensuring a cleaner and safer bathing experience. People exposed to chlorine are 93% more likely to get cancer. Protect your skin. Your skin is the body's largest organ, absorbs more chlorine than we realize during regular showers or baths. And Nespa helps protect it from harmful contaminants. Fighting skin inflammation. Chlorine is a major contributor to skin conditions like eczema and psoriasis. So if you know anyone with skin conditions, this is a perfect product for them. They're going to absolutely love it. And they've actually got volcanic mineral stones from Japan inside of it. So you've got a mineral spa in your home. And then, of course, the last one, the EMF, harmonizes the electromagnetic waves in your home, creating a safer environment, especially for newborn babies. These electromagnetic waves from technology are doing brain damage to young children, so it's important to get these. It protects you against radiation, and it's a game changer for your health. Incorporating the M-Guard into your home can make a significant difference in reducing harmful electromagnetic radiation, supporting your overall well-being and long-term health. If you want to make a lot of money, make a lot of change in people's lives. Start with your own life and then help others. This business is also great for small businesses. So if you know any yoga studios, gym owners, chiropractors, builders, etc., they can add these products and offer it to their clients as well, putting it in builds, having free water to give away in their yoga studio, then their clients want a machine for themselves, etc. So once you actually hit the rank of 6A, you can't go backwards. And anyone you bring in, you're going to earn a minimum of $2,400 if they just buy a single product. Obviously, $4,500 if they buy the trifecta. And you're going to earn that on all their sales as well. So to get to 6A much faster, it makes sense to do our trifecta strategy. So starting with the wellness package. I mean, I've got an EMF, a shower unit, and 3 K8s, and I bought some for my parents as well because I didn't want them to get cancer. So 33 referrals can get you to 6A, and you didn't even need to make them all yourself. That can be between you and your team of complete strangers who are also hustlers that want to change their life. So how much would an extra $10,000 a month do for your family? Because as a 6A, 5 referrals between you and your team is 12 grand. Right? As a 6A, 3 trifecta referrals, which most people start off with, zero money down, $200 a month for the best package, $13,000 you would earn. Can you imagine of any other e-commerce product, how many, or trading crypto, how much more work goes into making 13 grand in a month? It's 3 referrals. And that's why you don't have to sell this, because if you share it with 10 people a day, one of them is going to be interested. And then it's just whether or not they can get the finance. So even if that was all that could happen with this business, I would have said yes, but there's more. Enagic Kangen Water actually has a retirement plan. So it's a Japanese company. The Japanese are famous for having like 500 to 1,000 year business plan. That's obviously going to last way longer than the CEO who created it, but they're always thinking about their family, and as am I. So this was really important for me. Do you know how much is in your current superannuation? If you're 18, this might not apply to you, but if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, we need to think about it. We need at least 1.5 million in our super to live on $1,200 a fortnight. I would be broke on $1,200 a fortnight. And people are living longer than ever. And with the Enagic opportunity, once you reach a certain rank, they give you a guaranteed $5,000 US every month for life. and it's generational 3 tiers down. So I can pass that down to my son when I pass, he can pass it to his, and he can pass it to his willable income. That is huge. So the average person who is that rank that receives that, so 6A2-3, that's a rank in this company, is earning nearly $500,000 a year. It's a true location-free business. You can work and grow from anywhere around the world. How epic is that? Make money like a doctor without the 8 years of education and being stuck in one location. And I know sometimes these figures can be a little bit unbelievable, especially for me. I was on $24 an hour cleaning up job sites when I came across this. But it's just for people who maybe are making a lot of money to understand there is way more money to be made online than there's ever going to be trading your time at a job. So this is the main part of this presentation. So really focus on this. There's all these different rewards and incentives to hit the next level, which a lot of jobs don't have. So when you hit 6A, obviously you would have made about $112,000 in commissions anyway. We aim to have you do that in the first 6 months, year, year and a half, 2 years if it's a stretch. You're going to get a $3,000 US bonus. It's a global company. It's about $4,000 Australian bonus. When you get to 6A2, which is the rank after that, you just need 2 people in your organization to go 6A. You go 6A2, you're going to get a $6,000 US bonus and so on. But I just want us to focus up here at 6A2-3. That's the legacy rank. That's when you start to get that $7,000 Australian or $5,000 US every single month on top of everything else. So you end up making, over an extra 6 figures, a year, when you incorporate all these different bonuses for no extra work, just for being loyal to the company and sticking around for however many years it takes to get there. But it ain't going to be the same as working until 65 to survive on $1,200 a fortnight. So you get a $25,000 US bonus. It's about $38,000 Australian. And you also get that 5,000 US monthly for life on top of whatever income you're making from the sales, from your team, etc. It's just an incentive. As you can see there, there's many more ranks. $50,000 bonus, $100,000 bonus, etc. Sometimes I don't even bother talking about these because I know how far away that can seem to most people, but I know many people who are these ranks and above, including myself. So they are 100% real, and if you hit them, that's what you're going to get paid. So when you hit 6A2-3, essentially you've escaped the matrix at this stage. You could completely never make another sale again. You're going to be making really, really good money. Like the average 6A2-3 is over 400 grand a year. You get generational wealth for your kids. You start getting paid global profit shares. So you get a percentage of all sales in the company, even if they're not in your team. You get to walk on stage in Okinawa and get your $25,000 check. You get the $5,000 monthly for life. And you also get a really cool bonsai tree planted for you in Okinawa with your name and your rank, so your kids can go there and see what you achieved. And I think that is awesome. And you've helped the environment. And by the time you got here, can you imagine how many people's lives changed because you shared this opportunity with them? All right, so how do we do it? First off, step 1, you need to get your distributor code. Step 2, you need to join the Online Empire step-by-step training. Step 3, you need to copy and paste this link and send it to any leads to explain this on your behalf so you don't need to sell this yourself. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to share my screen and show you the training that you'll be provided, because we're well aware that you've never done anything like this before. So we want to show you just how much support you're going to have. So this is the Online Empire Training Academy that me and my business partner Ash built when I was living in Thailand for 4 years. He was an expert at building websites and making money. I was an expert at helping people make money. So we wanted to create a course to help people do it. I've been doing this for 7 years. It's not just my training in here. It's also any of our students that have created huge amounts of success creating ads to put in front of complete strangers, teaching how to do this. So for example, if we go over here to the Ignite section, we've got a lot of mindset training to teach people how to create the right mindset for success. We've got TikTok training, teaching people how to create ads that can go on TikTok. We've got Golden Nuggets training. That's where we provide you scripts of exactly what to say in your ads. We've got the DM Blueprint training. This is where we teach people to make Facebook and Instagram ads. We've got Talking to Leads training. This is to teach you exactly what to say to anybody who's interested. If we go over here to the leaderboard, we run these really fun competitions. We've got people all over the world using this program to make money. You can actually come over here and you can look at the different people who are using this training and how much money they are making, etc. So just really wanted you to see that you are going to have this support. You are going to have all this step-by-step training, literally teaching you the skill sets of marketing. So on top of you getting great products, a global business, access to 6 and 7 figure earners, you're also going to learn marketing that you will know for the rest of your life. So you've got all this step-by-step training, so you don't need to worry about not understanding how to do certain things, we've got your back when it comes to that. So we'll go over here now. So that's how easy it is. You do the training. We teach you how to create ads. People are going to ask you for info. You just copy and paste that link and you send it over to them. Okay, so the average business, right? So let's start talking about how do we start a business. The average business startup cost is anywhere from 50 to 150K. Chances are you don't want to spend that. 1 in 5 businesses fail within the first year. Most won't turn a profit for 2 or 3 years. And typically the business isn't even successful until 5 or 7 years later. We don't want that. We want a business that we can start for less than 20K, no money down, $5 a day in business repayments, that we could be making 10 grand a month within the first 90 days, that we could replace our income within the first year and be full-time online. We could start part-time, and we've got mentorship for life and support, right? That's what, and a bonus if we actually get incredible products we can use for ourselves. Because if you spend the same amount of money on an e-commerce course, you get no products, you don't get coaching for life, and you have no idea what to sell anyway, and you got to build your own websites. Okay, so what is next? So as you can see here, traditional business versus an Agic business. If you start a traditional business, zero support, huge upfront costs, high overheads, looking after employees, no products, insurances, no retirement plan. With an Agic business, no employees, amazing products, part of a community, you get household savings, you get to learn some new skills and location-free income. So let's look at the different investment options. Obviously, people can start with a single unit, right? If they're strapped for cash, single unit will get you your license to sell these machines. So to get started with a single K8 machine, you can get started for as little as 6,800 total. Borrow the money from the bank. We've got brokers who've got contacts with 47 different banks. So you can start with zero money down of your own money and as little as $29 a month to have a global business, access to 6 and 7 figure earners, and access to this business model I've just shown you where you can make tens of thousands of dollars a month. Always make sure you're doing the math. Don't focus on what something costs, focus on what you can make. That's the difference between a business mindset and a broke mindset. If you can afford a cup of coffee every day, then you can afford to make money online now. This machine costs less than most everyday expenses. The key difference is this is a money-making asset that can start putting money back into your pocket. Now, we do recommend people get started with the trifecta. There's a lot more power with it. You can make twice as much money twice as fast, and we'll show you how. The total amount's about 13 grand, but that's paid off over the course of many years. Zero of your own money down front. You're actually going to get a cash back of $590 with your investment, which will cover your first 90 days, which is plenty of time to have your first $10,000 month. And if the repayments are only like $200 a month, and you've got the opportunity to make $10,000 a month, that's where you need to focus on. If we focus on, oh, it's $200 a month, who cares? It's a business. We need to get very okay with spending money to make money, or very okay with we are going to be working a job forever. And you're actually going to earn $1,500 on your very first trifecta referral. And it only takes 6 trifecta referrals to pay off your entire investment, which is awesome. So how do you benefit from the trifecta start off? So first, what you do is you purchase the EMF from whoever sent you this video to get your ID number. And then you're actually going to sell yourself the K8 and the Anespa shower unit. We do all this on your behalf. We handle all your paperwork until you're 4A. You don't have to think about any of that. We just want you to make ads, follow the training, make money. So as you can see here, first you sell yourself the K8, then you sell yourself the shower unit. That fills both your 2 1A lanes as your 2 direct sales, so you can rank up to 2A. That's why you start off with the trifecta. You also get a $590 kickback right away, which covers your first 3 months of repayments. So you've got 3 whole months. We give you a PDF, a 4-week action plan right away with exactly what to do after you start to help you make money as soon as possible. The sooner we can help you have a $1,000 day, a $5,000 month, and then a $10,000 month, the sooner we know you're going to stick around in this business and build yourself up to 6A, which is good for us. So as you can see here, doing this strategy, your first direct sale down here on the bottom right, you're going to put them in your 2A lane and you're earning twice as much right away from their sales and any sales that they make. So as you can see here, right, you're going to be making $800 for your first single machine sale and $1,500 from your first trifecta. Keeping in mind that repayments might be as little as $5 a day to get started. If you're making $1,500 a referral, you don't need to make many of them to cover many, many months of repayments. I really hope this is landing for you. And if it's not, that's okay. So here's a little bit of education around the trifecta commission structure. You don't have to remember this. But let's say you start off with a trifecta, as you can see there underneath the 1A, you've already completed that by selling yourself the first two products. Your K8 and EMF fill both of your 1A lanes. So your first direct sale is actually going to go in your 2A lane. So let's say you're selling trifectas, right? Your first trifecta, you're going to make $1,500. Once you've gotten to 11 points between you and your team, which isn't hard if you're getting 3 points every time you sell a trifecta, you're going to start making $2,200 in every referral that you make or your team makes. Once you're a 4A, 2,896 per every referral you or your team makes of a trifecta, and so on and so forth until you hit 6A, which I did in 6 months with no prior experience as a laborer cleaning up job sites, and I was living in a shared house, and I had to sell my car just to start this because I couldn't even get credit. You're making nearly $4,400 for one referral that either you make or your team makes. So if you make one, you'll make 4,400. If two other people in your team make one, that's like almost an extra 10 grand. That's a $15,000 month. Only 3 people made referrals. So now you've seen the business plan, but what's more important is why. Why do you want to make more money? Why did you reach out in the first place? What's your current job costing you? You know, what would not moving forward on an opportunity like this cost you? Because yeah, we can go, oh, this costs too much. Not that everyone thinks that, but you got to think how much money you stand to lose if you don't do this, because that's also a reality. Because 5 years is going to pass anyway. The difference is if you say yes to this, apply the training, lean into your support, do everything that we say, how much money you can make over that 5 years plus be healthier, or you don't do it, 5 years passes, and then you think, man, I should have done this. Everything's more expensive. I'm in the same shit job. I make the same money. I wish I was traveling. I wish I could retire my partner. But this is an opportunity to do something with that and have the best support. So here a little bit, we're going to go over the options again. Look, if people out there, they can't afford the trifecta, that's okay. Maybe they're a first year apprentice. They're really scared to start a business. Look, we've got over 40 plus lenders. We can get you interest rates for as low as 6.75%, depending on your credit score. You could just get started with the shower unit for 5 grand and the training for as little as $19 a week. Or the M Guard and the training for as little as $19 a week. Or just the K8 on its own for as little as $29 a week. And you're in the business. You've got the training, you've got the product, you've got your license number. That's given you access to people like myself and many other leaders who have the results you want, that you can just ask them how to do it instead of doing it on your own. You do not want to start an online business and do it on your own. Here's the different fast track options. You've got the fast track trifecta. Loan terms, approximately $50 a week, $200 a month, and you've literally got full home protection for you and your family. Imagine providing your family clean drinking water, clean bathing water, and a clean environment for things that we cannot see. Even just that, you would feel amazing. No more chemicals in the home, saving over $3,000 a year. This is the best thing that we can do for our family. Sometimes we don't think about it because we're like, oh, cancer, that's a 20-year away, 30-year away problem. But at the end of the day, we need to do something now to prevent that, not wait until that happens. But I know you're here to make money. The trifecta is definitely the best option. For those people out there who are making more than 100, 150 grand a year, the ultimate package is a good one. It's about $75 a week. You get an extra ionizer that you can give to a parent, or you can lend it out, give it to a gym, give it to a yoga studio, give it to friends that you think would value the product. They feel the benefits, it helps them with a bunch of their health issues, and then they end up buying a machine. So when it comes to taking out loans, let's say you're to buy a car for $40,000. Everyone's going to say, congrats, man, you did it. That car won't make you any money. You might have an accident in it. It's only going to go down in value, right? But you start a business and some people start saying, be careful, that could be risky. Don't let other people's limiting beliefs affect your decision. What you need to ask yourself is this: if you feel good about this, ask yourself, what's the absolute best case scenario? Best case scenario, based on some of our students, is that you're making $50,000 a month and you and your family never need to work again, right? $50,000 a month traveling the world, right? You have a beautiful wedding, engagement party, you buy your partner the dream car, you travel to Europe, you travel to Japan, you do all that amazing stuff and you're making 50K a month until the end of your days. Your life is completely different compared to if you just work your job, right? What's the worst case scenario? Worst case scenario is you don't apply yourself, you don't do any of the training, you don't ask your coach for help, you just stare at the screen and you give up as soon as you invest. Well, what's that going to cost you? $5 a day, and you've got these incredible products that might help you live a longer life. And you would have learnt a bunch of skills and met a beautiful community. What's the most likely thing that's going to happen? Probably somewhere right there in the middle. You apply yourself, you watch the trainings, you try your hardest, you decide, make a decision today to change your life, and you make somewhere between 10 and 20 grand a month. And maybe if you get really good at it, you do the 50, 60, 70K months. It's really up to you. You don't need experience. You don't need social media followers. You just need a burning desire to create success. So what could your business look like if you only sold trifectas and you started with a trifecta? Your first 5 referrals, you're going to get paid 10 grand. Your first 10 referrals, you're going to get paid $35,000. $35,000. Sometimes you do that in a month. Your first 15 referrals, 60 grand. Your first 20 trifecta referrals, $87,000. Your first 25 trifectas, $113,000. And you can see the rest of the numbers there. So I'm going to leave you with this. The only wrong action is to take no action at all, right? There is nothing more wasteful. You know what? We shouldn't just do things that are comfortable, or we're always going to have what we've always had. If we want something we've never had before, we have to be prepared to do something that we've never done before. So right now, you either love it and you're in, you're scared and you're in, or you don't like it and you're not in. So all you need to do is reach out to the person who sent this to you and say, yes, I'm in. I want to jump on a call. I've got some questions. Yes, I'm in. I'm scared as shit. I don't know how to do it, but I trust the process. Or this isn't for me. I don't want to make money this way. I'm not interested. And that's it. There isn't going to be a hard sell at the end of this. This is the entire video. And now you get to make the decision, but make the decision fast. Don't ask broke people for their opinion. If they don't make money online, they don't know how to answer it for you. If you don't do something drastically different, nothing's going to change. It's impossible to be courageous unless you do something that you're afraid of. And at the end of the day, it's $5 a day. Don't look at the 10,000, 12,000. It's the bank's money. The bank's got plenty of it. They print it every day. Money you've got sitting in your bank account is getting rinsed by inflation. It's becoming worth less and less and less. Successful people don't hoard their money. They spend money to make money. And all you got to do is reach back out to whoever showed this to you and say, yes, I am in. Let's jump on a call. This is the best thing since sliced bread. Any other things I can think of at this stage? No, that's it. Reach out to whoever sent you this. Let them know that you're in. And yeah, if you do join the community, the only thing you're going to be surprised by is how much support you have, and you're going to wish that you started earlier. Much love. Right before I go, what's going to happen next? When you reach out to whoever referred you, they're probably going to send you a 15-minute demonstration on the science behind the product so you can actually learn about them. You don't actually have to ever teach anyone about the products yourself. Most people are buying them for the license that comes with them to make money. And as a side benefit, they're getting to become really healthy. All my family drinks is Kangen water and showers in the Anespa shower unit. You're also going to be given an action plan with very easy to follow training and links to help you get set up so you can start making referrals and making money as soon as possible. So your commissions can actually be what pays off the finance. So yeah, just reach back out to whoever sent you this. Let them know you're ready to get started and you're ready for the next step. Much love.